What is up, you guys? It's Nat. Welcome to my video. Today I'm bringing you something very special because today the game Pokemon Sun and Moon Ultra is releasing, which is so very exciting for all the real Pokemon fans out there, but I'm a fake fan, so I don't care. Just kidding. I really like the anime. I did play a little bit of Black and White. I tried playing it when I was younger, but my mom got me a Pokemon Art Studio, whatever the hell that was called. Oops, I just swore, beep that. Whatever in the hey heck that was called, Art Academy, I think. We had two different PC games, they were blue and red, and I didn't get to play the actual Pokemon games like Emerald and Sapphire and all that stuff when I was younger. But I really like the anime, and I really like Pokemon Go, so, you know, but anyways, you may have just heard someone interrupt me in the background. That was my fiance Dan, who I've talked about in voiceovers before, and I've been wanting to bring him on for a while, but I haven't yet until now, because I know nothing about this game, and I know nothing about the games in general, but he suggested to me to build Red's original house, and instead we wound up building the player character house from the Sun and Moon game, which apparently is different from Sun and Moon Ultra. Whatever in the hey heck that, thank you, Ultra Sun and Moon, whatever the hey heck is coming out tomorrow. Why do I keep saying hey heck? Because I don't want to say H-E double hockey sticks. Family friendly channel! Family friendly channel! But anyways, guys.
Won't it be out by the time this releases?
Shush. I'm recording this the night before. If you watched my speed build yesterday, that was supposed to make up for Wednesday's upload that I did miss. I did talk about how I want to record these two voiceovers in a row, just to get them out of the way. And I'm not feeling well. I wasn't feeling well in that video. Nothing has changed. I'm still not feeling well. So Dan has offered to come and help me, but so far, he's just being a pain in my butt, which I kind of expected. But everybody say hi to Dan. Dan, say hi to everybody.
Good morrow, everyone.
Apparently good morrow. Can't just say hi. Whatever. So, yeah. I want to hop on the train of having my fiance be in my voiceover for a while, and you know, thought this would be a good opportunity because I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to this game. I just built it. I literally played around on his 3DS and walked around as his character in the game to look at the house. That is how I built this. I stayed very true to the look of it. I'm not a big fan of how this house came out just for my own aesthetic, because, you know, when you're building a house from either a TV show or another video game, the proportions are never going to be 100% accurate. Because in that video game or show or whichever, the proportions are going to be very off. So while trying to build this, I struggled a teeny tiny bit when we got to that octagonal or pentagonal, whatever it's called, in the back there, the player character's bedroom. I struggled a teeny tiny bit, gave up, and, well, not gave up, I stayed pretty true to how it looked, except for that bedroom. I did switch some of the furniture around. But anyways, hi Dan, this is awkward. We're sharing a chair right now because we're poor and we can't afford more than one chair, isn't that right?
Yeah, you want to get rid of this chair. I like this chair.
I like this chair. It's a very comfy recliner, and I didn't want to get rid of it, but I wanted to replace it for Dan because I wanted to get him a nice new comfy recliner because this one is so old. But
it's a 3-time hand-me-down.
It's a 3-time hand-me-down recliner. Are you listening, people? Like, it really needs to be replaced. But it's still very comfortable. So, you know, it's like memory foam, but not really. I make no sense. So hi, how are you?
Wonderful.
You can talk, you know, like, I feel like just, you know, we're probably gonna have a blooper reel at this, by the way, at this. We're gonna have a blooper reel at this. We're gonna have a blooper reel at the end of this, by the way, probably, because the first time we tried recording this, it was just 3 minutes of us trying to sort out what to say.
That was actually the second time.
Whichever it was, Dan interrupting me, like always, and it was just a big hot mess. So I think I'm gonna turn that into a blooper reel. So, we have 8 minutes to go, so what do you want to talk about?
Oh, what do you want to know about? The new game coming out today is Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They are revamps of the games that came out last year, which were Sun and Moon.
So why do they need revamps?
Because that's what they do. They always do revamps.
So, like, was there, like,
basically every generation has one.
Was there a red and blue revamp?
Yeah, it was yellow.
So then why didn't they just call it Red and Blue Ultra? Well, or Ultra Red and Blue?
So, the originals were red, blue, and yellow, because you had Charizard, you had Blastoise, and in Japan you had green, which was Venusaur. And then yellow was Pikachu. because that was the version where you were essentially playing as Ash. You start with Pikachu instead of one of the original 3 starters.
Okay, wait, so what was that? I'm already lost. So that was the revamp of Red and Blue?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yellow?
Yeah. You got Pikachu as your starter.
So Yellow was basically the anime?
Well, no.
No.
It was the anime insofar as...
Do the anime in the game have anything to do with each other?
Bit.
Oh, okay.
No, the main character in the cartoon is Ash, you know, the forever 10-year-old who loses at everything.
Yeah.
And then the character in the game, Red and Blue, is Red, and his rival is Blue.
Yeah.
He's the one who goes through, becomes champion, and basically destroys everyone until he faces Gold in Gold and Silver, which is the sequels.
Okay.
And Gold and Silver had a revamp, which was Crystal. Every generation has a revamp except for 6.
What was 6?
6 was X and Y, and that's because X and Y were terrible.
Was X and Y, was that the one with, like, the blue one was the weird deer-looking thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that was X.
Okay. Have you guys ever seen the plushies of those in, like, Newberry Comics or something like that? Because the plushies of that weird deer thing are, like, really...
His name's
Xerneas?
Xerneas.
Not Ernius. Xerneas. Xerneas. That, I'm just gonna keep saying that over again. Over again. Xerneas. Nope, I can't do it.
Did you put the oven in a different place?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, guys. One note, because... Is this a long pause, or is this just lagging really bad? Oh no, it was a really long pause! Well, you guys are stuck with it because this is a relatively short video anyways, because it's only 12 minutes. So y'all are just gonna have to deal with it. I didn't edit it before this because I have to get the other video out, and I still have to put the voice into that one. I did the voiceover, but now I have to go through and... Yeah, it's Meowth that lives there, right?
Yeah.
With the mom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and okay guys, by the way, so if you haven't played this game for some reason and are watching this, there are boxes everywhere because Dan tells me that the setting is that these 2 characters have just moved into their house.
Yeah, the mother and the player character, be that the male character, which is Sun, or the female character, which is Moon, have just moved to the land of Alola, which is effectively Hawaii, from the Kanto region. The Kanto region is the original region from Red, Blue, and Yellow, and Japan. And is Japan.
Yeah. So yeah.
So they just moved in, and so there's boxes everywhere. And at the beginning of the game, there's a lot more boxes, but this is post Pokemon League, and most of the boxes have been opened and moved.
Yeah, there you go. So basically, there's not a whole lot of furniture. The house kind of looks like a mess. There are boxes all over the place. Obviously, the cat and dog food that I use, actually, I think I only use cat food in this, but the cat food bags are obviously supposed to represent, like, Pokemon food. The bowls are supposed to be Meowth's bowls, because he's the Pokemon that lives, or she. Whatever. Okay, it is a he Meowth. The male Meowth that lives there, you know, needs his food in his bowls. So that's what that is. And I was really, really excited because I was trying, like I said, if you guys actually play this game, if I can find screenshots of the interior of the house, I will include them in here. In case if you haven't played it or don't plan on playing it and you're just watching it because you like my content, in which case, hi, how are you? I really appreciate it. I think I did a fairly good job of staying with the overall aesthetic of the house. Like, even this floor that I hate, I stuck with it. It's linoleum because in the game, their whole, like, kitchen and living room area is linoleum, except for a little bit of wood by the front door, and then a different kind of linoleum for the kitchen, which I just wound up using, like, a tile for, I think. Oh, it looks like we're actually jumping into the bedrooms right now. Stuck to the bedrooms as well as I could. The mother's room, I think I did pretty good. She has 2, like, double windows, like how this is a single double window that I have in here right now. She has 2 of them. Unfortunately, I can only fit in one. And here you see me playing around with, like, you know, the wood floor matches pretty closely to what is in the game. She does have these blue walls inside of her room. I was trying to get rid of them at first because she has a pink bed. So I tried to pull the pink bed in. I started saying, like, you know, maybe I should use some, like, you know, of my own aesthetic and try to fix it up. Because, like I said, it's a build from another video game, so it's not gonna look, you know, 100%. But decided for true Pokemon fans, such as Dan, I would try to go with the aesthetic as closely as I could. So we have the blue drapes, we have the windows, although I do wind up changing the windows to white because for some reason the windows all over their house are this dark wood, but in the bedrooms they have white windows. Is that something that I would ever do in one of my builds? No, but it's what they did in the Pokemon games, that's what I did. In the corner we have some more moving boxes. I wind up using some of the, like, you know, the piles of laundry and these like books and stuff like that, just to give it a little bit more life other than just using the same boxes over and over again. So if you are true Pokemon fans out there, tell me how you think I did with trying to keep the overall look of the house. It was fairly easy to throw together. It wound up taking me like, what, an hour and a half, I think? So not that bad. Shut up, Dan. Probably longer than it should have, but that's because I started battling with myself about I burped about whether or not I should ooh, that tastes like garlic. Ooh.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're like sitting basically on top of each other because, like I said, we're sharing a chair because we're broke. So I just kind of burped garlic in Dan's face. But started battling myself about whether or not I should stick to the true look of it or whether or not I should put some of my own design influence into it. This side porch and door and then her bedroom, or his bedroom, whichever you play, the main character's bedroom, got very confusing. It basically, when I was walking through the game, the door is distinctly on the side wall of the house connected to like the living room and the kitchen area, but when you look at it, it looks like it's on, how do I explain this? Basically where her bedroom is, where this octagonal shape bumps out, it looks like it's on that wall, so it should be in her room, but when you're in the game, it's connected to the kitchen, which honestly makes a lot more sense. So that's what I'm talking about. Those things where builds in TV shows and video games aren't really accurate, aren't true to real life, don't make a whole lot of sense. And then with her room, I started taking some more liberties because her bed was in a very strange position, as well as everything else. So in this case, I moved the furniture around, but I kept her pink walls, I kept the yellow curtains. We have a faux garage because we needed one because that's what they have in the game. But yeah, other than a little bit of landscaping, I think we're about to wrap up. So
yeah, and if there are any questions as to why Nat is consistently referring to the player character as her instead of the boy when I'm the one who played it, I got Pokemon Moon. I stuck with the character whose namesake matched the game because I wanted Lunala over Solglio because Ghost Bat is better than a Psychic Lion for me. So I stuck with the namesake character. So the it's over.
No, keep
But
going.
anyway,
keep going. We have screenshots that aren't in here yet.
Yeah, great. So I stuck with the namesake character of the game, and that's why I stuck with the female character, and that's what Nat was using to walk through.
Yeah. So yeah, that stuff. Dan explained that very well. But I want to definitely do this again where we have a bit more of a relaxed voiceover, but for this one, like, you know, Dan was helping me out because my voice wasn't doing so great, and I think that he did a really good job of like explaining to us who maybe don't know so much about the game, like what the basis of it is, what it means, because it's the same game but it's not. The confusing stuff that will confuse the not so true Pokemon fans such as myself who don't play the games. I love the anime, I just don't play the games. But
Ultra Sun and Moon supposedly have almost double the game content of the originals. Not quite sure what they're throwing in there besides Team Rocket coming back, but we'll see.
Ooh, Team Rocket. Well, anyways, guys, I think it's time for us to blast off. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this build. It is available for download on the Sims 4 gallery. Just search hashtag ItsNat to find all of my uploads. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, follow me over on VidMe. I will have links down below. If you are a Pokemon fan, if you are looking forward to this game, tell me how you think I did with the build, if you think that I did pretty well sticking to the true aesthetic of it, or do you think I totally flopped? Let me know down in the comments below. I can't talk. I'm sick. I'm going to bed. Nah, just kidding. I have to edit a video after this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Dan for joining me. Thank you for explaining the Pokemon games to us.
Very, very briefly.
Very briefly. Maybe one day when we have a longer voiceover, we'll do this again, but yeah, I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.
Arrivederci.
Yeah, arrivederci. Mother beep.
I assume that this part isn't necessarily going to be part of the video.
You don't know that. It might be. Why? Comfortable?
I'm fine.
Okay. My butt's going numb, but you know.
Your butt's going numb.
Yeah.
My leg's fine.
Shut up.
Your butt's numb.
Shut up.
Take two. Action.
What's the game called? What is up, you guys? It's Nat. Welcome to my video. I've never done that before. I've never had to do that before. We're gonna need a blooper reel on this.